your boy Young Nino, man, rapping Alex Queen in the building.
Yeah.
We got another show, man, this Friday, man. Thank you for everybody tuning in, man. We got a special guest in the building, man. But like my boy Worthy said, we gonna spin the bin one time. Who else we got in the building, man? Let's go.
Hey, it's Mr. March 4, aka Kooley D. If you don't know what it is, you about to find out. We in the building, man. Who we got next?
You already know what it is, man. Ethan in the building, Friday. You already know what's going on, man. Rapping Analytics 1, make sure y'all following that, man. Special guest Friday, man. Y'all tap in. You already know what's going on.
Special co-host in the building.
Mike G, you already know. The special goddamn barber on Cleveland Avenue Barbershop, you already know. Hit me up. I'm on that side of town. Fuck with me.
Again, it's your boy Young Nino, man. Stop playing, man. Special guest in the building, man. When I say, man, dope artists, man, y'all gotta check them out, man. I was able to check them out and actually see him perform at the Dreams to Reality Tour in New York, man. And when I said, bro, we gotta get this guy on the show. We blessed to get him to Atlanta, man. Get him on the show, man. Y'all stop playing, man. We got DMP in the building. Y'all give it up for DMP in the building. Talk to them niggas, BMP. Talk to them niggas.
What's up with it, man? I go by DMP56. You can follow me on all platforms at _DMP56, man. If you don't know, you will know soon.
Okay.
So,
You
hope
hear?
you enjoy this interview and the show I give you, man.
All I'm saying is, man, dope artists, man. When I saw the stage performance, man, to be honest with you, I had people, you know what I mean, talking about it before I got to the show. Already singing some of the songs, already some of the lyrics, so I don't know if it's just like creating that sound and it's starting to travel outside Atlanta already, for even from people from Jackson, Mississippi that's traveling, they traveling with the music. Talk to him, man. Where you from, man? Let's get it to him. I kind of slid it to him already, but tell him where you from, man.
Shit, man. I'm from Jackson, Mississippi. A little bit everywhere in Jackson, Mississippi. I always say the South, cause shit, we from the South, you know.
We can call you Super Country.
Nah, I'm a city boy, man. I don't really.
We mess with your heart.
Yeah, I already know. But you know, I'm from Jackson, man. Not too much. Shit, that's it. I've been traveling on the road for the last couple of years, type of thing.
Nah, that's what's up. That's what's up. I definitely want to get into that. But just being from Jackson, Mississippi, I mean, give us that like growing up in Jackson, Mississippi. Because I mean, I'm not familiar with too many artists, you know what I mean, that's able to kind of move how you move coming out of Jackson, Mississippi, and still do their thing. But just give us that beginning and coming up in Jackson, Mississippi before you got into the music.
Like I said, well, for me, I can't give you everybody else's experience in life.
Yeah.
But I kind of dealt with life like a whole different level. My mama had us young, so we kind of moved a lot. My dad was there. I ain't gonna act like one of them people who dad went there. He was there. He was alright dude. He wasn't the best father, but he wasn't the worst, you know.
Right. That's some real shit.
I had my ups and downs as a child, fitting in, you know, trying to decide do I want to be in the streets, and just want to be smart. I had an older brother who was kind of in that life, so I was like, do I want to be like that? I always kind of look at my parents on whatever they did, and I always deciphered, do I want to be like them or do I want to be myself? So I always kind of, you know, just growing up seeing shit. I just didn't want to be like what I was seeing, so just trying to.
So at what age did you start selling dope? I'm fucking with you.
Glad
That's every question for
I'm fucking with you.
Why was you about to answer too?
Glad over here.
Picture. Well, I mean, definitely. At what point did you start hustling, or not even necessarily hustling? Start trying to find your own way and started making your own funds to be able to take care of your own situations.
I'm a worker. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna go to work.
That's what's up.
My pops put me in a job as soon as he could. He was like, hey, go to work.
When did you start working?
16,
16,
17, 18. I had my first full real like 9 to 5. I was like 18, but as far as like selling, you know, stuff on the streets like candy, not no drug. You know,
talking about cakes, M&M's, Skittles,
yeah, you know,
Kit Kat, shit like that.
School candy and stuff like that. Not no.
You talking about that?
Yeah, so Kool-Aid, like Kool-Aid with the sugar.
Yeah, with the sugar.
Yeah. I remember that in middle school. For sure.
Both of y'all some super country ass niggas.
That's the best thing in the world, man.
Yeah, green,
but
red,
nah,
I got all of it.
So just growing up, like I said, at that point, like I said, as far as you start making your own money, started finding your own way, talk to it.
They just working, you know, cutting grass and, you know, just working. Like I said, my pops, he never wanted us to be dependent, so he was like, hey, go to work and shit like that. So once I was able to go to work, I went to work and shit.
So when did you start finding the music? When did that come to you?
I always dig music, like I was always on music, but I wasn't an original musician because I was going to school. I was like, shit, I'm gonna go to school. Like, I wanted to be a teacher.
That's what I was going to ask. Is there something else you wanted to be outside?
Yeah, I was going to school to be a teacher.
What
Yeah.
kind of teacher?
Education, yeah.
I mean, as far as...
We need that. We need that.
I was going to level up.
You just wanted to teach?
Yeah, I wanted to. I got real plans in life. Like,
Yeah, we need that. We need that. Educators, black educators, we need
a lot of
that.
stuff in life, like not just music, not just teaching. I really want to do a lot of stuff, but I was going to school to get into teaching and education and business and stuff like that. But my cousin at the time, he was making music, and he was like kind of stuck. He didn't know if he wanted to really get into it or not. He was in school with me, but school wasn't for him. So, and I'm always a people pleaser. Like, you know, I feel like we real close. I'm gonna go out my way to make sure you comfortable doing what you doing. So,
who y'all grew up listening to?
Shit, Drake, my favorite. Well, I ain't gonna say my favorite.
Okay,
I ain't gonna say my favorite, but
Shouts out
top 5.
that's my guy. That's my guy. That's what I listen to.
Shout out Worthy.
Top 3. This conversation.
I mean, just that process, like you said. When did that music bug catch you? I know you said your cousin was doing it.
Yeah, that's why I say we was getting in the studio, and I never was recording. He was doing all the recording. I was just, hype him up. This is my thing. Like, hey, man, you killing it. Yeah. But I'm going to school. Like, hey, I'm coming back. Whenever I get out of class, hey, I'm coming. Hey, I'm watching you in the studio. And he was like, man, just get in here one time. And I got in the studio. And like I wasn't just like sold. I wasn't like, ooh, hell yeah, it's locked in. But I was like, fuck it, I like it, And I kept coming.
You remember your first rhyme?
Yeah. My first song called Action.
Okay, we ain't gonna do it like that on the spot. First, we ain't gonna do it like that on the spot.
Hold on. If you remember, go ahead and spit just like one good line of.
Bar.
I can go in front of. Let me see the jump. It go like, bitch, I'm the realest, you know I'm the best. I ain't no pussy, won't fall like the rest. Shit, don't make me. Ooh, damn, bitch, I'm the realest, you know I'm the best. I ain't no pussy, won't fall like the rest. How you a G, but you breaking the code? How that your bro, but you fight over a hoe? Go get some money and let this shit go. These niggas ain't real, they just do it for show. Shaking my head, I think this kind of funny. How? But it's something like that, real shit. Like that was my first rap. It's called Action. That was my first rap.
I mean, you have besides your cousin, any other family members that was musicians that was in the family? Music was always in the family.
My mama on her side, her brothers were, but I wasn't close to them. They live in Chicago, so I can't say they was an influence on me. My oldest brother, like I said, he did a lot of stuff in life, as far as like trapping, and he did that type of rap music too. So I kind of liked his music, but as far as just close, it wasn't nobody just like right there beside me like, hey, I'm doing music, except my cousin. He was just the first person that kind of get in the studio, and it kind of came out of me. So it was like maybe it was meant for me to do it, but nobody else just brought it out of me. So
I feel you. You said that first song you wasn't feeling.
I wasn't
impressed.
It wasn't that I wasn't impressed with myself. It was just like, nah, maybe this ain't for me.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe I'm trying too hard, and I always got that same problem sometimes now. Like I feel like I put so much pressure on myself to be good at shit. So it's like when I hear stuff, it's like, nah, this ain't your best. You gotta be better, and
I mean, definitely critiquing music and being heavy on yourself, and also expecting the best out of yourself every time. It's always something dope to have. I would say definitely in this industry. I mean, it can take you all the way, like turn you to a Kanye type situation. You feel me?
I Kanye.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's a good conversation, because I think just that type of critique can kind of put him in a whole different mind frame in the way he think about everything, not just about music. So I mean, do you have global views? Do you feel like, you know what I mean?
Do you have a Yeezus side?
I definitely do, but they say you don't talk about politics and religion. And, I ain't there. I ain't at this place I want to be at in life to give my view, because I know I got strong views on stuff, and I don't want to say the wrong thing to offend people.
It is.
So I try to keep
like the truth.
Yeah, they hate the truth. So I try to keep my truth real tight into people who ready for everybody. Like the world, we don't live in a truthful world. We live in a false reality where Instagram is the truth. Like, and you gotta realize that that's people's truth. So you can't just, hey, I'm finna shit on your truth and tell you what you believing in and what you doing ain't real. Even if you feel like, man, that shit stupid what you believing in, I can't shit on it because you not ready for it for real. Because your mind frame is like, nah, this shit real. I believe in this shit. This all I got. Like, so you gotta let people have some of that shit until they ready for their life. So
I mean, there's cancel culture going on right now. I would say you just.
I ain't worried about being canceled.
Okay,
Talk
to me.
I love people. Like I really do love people. Like I don't want to hurt nobody. Like I don't want nobody to feel like what they feeling and going through don't matter. Cause that shit matter. Everybody what we going through it matter in life. So I just choose not to shit on people. I really like to talk to people. I like to listen to them. I like to see people grow. I love people. Like I ain't got nothing in my heart that's against people.
That's why you want to be a teacher.
Yeah.
Cause I got a question.
I can see it.
What's your rapping style? What you rap?
I do
about?
everything. I sing.
What you rap about?
I rap about everything. Like whatever. If it's drill, if somebody just want to talk about killing shit, I ain't judging you for want to talk about killing. I talk about killing. You want to talk about drugs? We can talk about drugs. You want to rap and you want to sing about love? I can talk about love. We can talk about whatever.
We got some hits out there, man.
It is. Every song, you scan my QC code, bro. You gonna hear me talk about everything. I got a song called Fear. It goes straight to your emotion. I got a song called Toxic. It talk about my love. I got a song called Cold World. It's ready for don't let nigga catch you slipping. I got a song called Family Matters. It talk about family. Like I got verses to just talking about everything, cause everything kind of need to be talked about. It's just what you want to hear.
Have you always been versatile, or did you? What did you start off with?
In life or with music?
No, with music. With music.
I just rap. Like I used to go straight in and just.
It didn't matter what
speed
it was.
by.
So,
Man, cause I was just trying to. I thought that's how you do it.
Trap.
Just speed by. It didn't matter what we were rapping about. It was just I just speed through it. Like that was my style. Like you know how the Migos used to rap. I used to come
write
straight
yours
in.
down, or
I used to write.
Okay.
I still write. I ain't gonna say I used to. I still write. I got it right.
So what was the music that your cousins put you on? You said that your cousins really put you on some music and everything. So what was the influence that they put you on first?
He just wanted somebody there with him, and I felt it. Like I was like, man, he gonna do this. He gonna be great. And that's how I still see him today. I feel like he the star, and I'm just his. The nigga that's just gonna help him get there. And that's what it was. I was like, this nigga finna be good, and he needs somebody that believe in him, that gonna push him. And I was like, I'm finna just get in here with you. And that's just how, I was like,
So even you just being there in the studio, just watching and learning. I mean,
I learned a lot. Now I say that too. I learned a lot from him. Mm-hmm. Like watching him rap and how he did, how he took everything serious. He didn't bullshit. He the only person I ever seen go to the studio and just, man, he used to go to the studio 8 hours and do 20 songs. Like he took his shit serious, and I used to look at that like.
I mean, your work ethic the same now as far as
I work hard like a motherfucker. I go on the road and I tour because I look at him like, man, that nigga ain't he had a lot of shit going up in front of him like, man, hey, I gotta deal with this, but every time he did some shit, he gave his best. So I'm like, I can't BS because I ain't got nothing going. I don't got no kids. Like I work, but I ain't tripping on no job. I can go get a job anywhere in the world. Yeah. So I ain't tripping on nothing, but I ain't got no kids. So I take everything I do as serious as I can take it. Like I'm gonna go give it my best. Like I'm gonna go wherever I gotta go. Like Mouse gave me an opportunity to go on the road with him. Shit, man, Mouse see me down there every show. Just cause he said, hey, this your shot. And I was like, shit, this is my shot.
Shout out to Mouse. Mouse Studios.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. I will say, can we get into that first tape?
My first
songs you put in. What's the name of that first tape? And let's talk about that journey on that first tape.
Oh, okay. Group or solo? Cause I was
solo. We just got two here.
You was a group.
Yeah, I was a group. I was in a group. Me and my cousin. Yeah, we was
right.
That's how I got into music.
Let's get into that first.
We was a group.
So let's go into this journey first before we get into the first solo tape. You started off as a group.
Yeah,
give us a rundown.
We was the Playmakers. It was just me. It was just me and him.
Playmakers.
Yeah,
the Playmakers.
It was Playmakers. PM.
Who was in the group?
It was just me and him. He Prodigy.
Oh, you and Cuzzo.
Yeah, he Prodigy and I'm DMP.
Okay.
And then I added the 5'6", but he's just.
But hey, your name sound like a prescription pill, but like tell me what it means for real.
It means so much. Like that's really my thing too. It go with me. It's versatile. It means so many different things. Like it could be my name mixed with my mom and my dad's last name. 5'6" is the age my grandma. She had Alzheimer's and her memory weren't the same. My mama had 5. My mama had 6 kids. My dad had 5. R.I.P. to Stevie. So 56 on that. Discipline, manifestation, and peace. Them my biggest 3 things. You gotta be disciplined. You gotta manifest everything you want, and you gotta have peace to kind of get yourself somewhere. So it just means a lot of different things to me, DMP. So it ain't just no one thing. It's just like it's everything.
So it manifests a lot of meanings for you at one point in time. So when you say DMP, you want to just think of the name.
Nah.
Think about a bunch of things that created who you are.
Whatever I'm going through, like I try to think of DMP, like how can I get through the situation, like just break it down. Like if I'm mad about some shit, I try to calm down and just think DMP.
That's creative as hell, man.
I ain't gonna lie to you. So the shit do mean something,
I like that.
and it means multiple things. So when you ask DMP what the name means, don't think you finna just get one
That's
answer.
the first time I ever heard it like that. Like
Yeah,
the
that's
breakdown,
real shit.
for real.
Yeah, real shit. It means some shit. It means some shit. Playmakers. Stop playing with me. Playmakers. Let's get into it. The Playmakers.
It sound like Warren G and Nate Dogg.
Man,
So what happened? Talk to us. Talk to us. Just that journey starting that.
That journey ain't stopped. We still going hard.
Let's go.
But it
Playmakers
started,
still moving.
like I say, we got in, he was like, get in, and he was like, you know, we finna be a group.
Okay.
I ain't have a rap name. We was just the Playmakers. Like, I didn't have a rap name. Like, that's how DMP, cause DMP also is just my name.
Okay.
Dave making plays.
Selling candy, nigga. Selling candy.
Yeah, selling
It's
candy. Allegedly.
Selling candy.
It's just my name. Like, I ain't had no rap name. We was the Playmakers. I just made a simple name, and he used to do all the rap. He did all the heavy lifting. I just get on there like a feature, basically.
Yeah.
And then I started getting into hooks, like, and everybody was like, "Oh, this is gonna be your thing. You gonna be the hook man. You gonna be the hook man." I was like,
Now we diving into it. We diving into it.
Yeah. Most definitely. I just want to get into. At some point, there had to been a separation where you said, you know what I mean? Either something happened
"Nah."
with the Playmakers and you started doing your own musical journey, because we got DMP and we got classic music from DMP along as not as the Playmakers.
I was forced to. Like,
talk to us.
I never cared to do solo music. Like, I never was like, man, I gotta get in the studio. Oh man, I want to go in the studio so bad by myself. We used to go record ourselves. I never wanted to be like, oh, let me get in there by myself. I used to be like, hey, who want to get on this song with me? Hey, don't worry about it. Like, when we started paying, I never even wanted to pay for myself. It was just like, I just was going, and then my cousin, he was just doing so much shit by himself. He never did nothing with me for a minute. It was like a couple months. He was like, man, oh, my bad. I'm doing this song with this person. I was like, damn, let me just do something by myself.
Mm-hmm.
So I just finally did some shit by myself, and I ain't sent it to nobody. And this house just started rapping by
So you
myself.
started your journey doing it just one day.
Yeah, just one song.
Well, shit, I'm going by myself. You ain't got time right now. I'm going.
And I named the song how it started. So
how it started?
that's the name of the song, how it started. That was my first song by myself. How it started.
Day one shit.
Yeah, that's that day one shit.
All right.
I mean, was you comfortable with the song? Did you feel like it was the one? Did you feel like it was, or did you feel like that was just the beginning of your journey of making solo music and finding DMP?
Well, I ain't that last one. Nah, definitely not. I just did it. I liked the song, but it wasn't no.
So you never put it out.
I put it up.
Okay.
I drop it. I don't care.
Was they feeling it?
It was on SoundCloud. It was alright. It did. That's
Was they
what
feeling it?
they were feeling it when we first started doing music. I think that was our. That's when everybody like you, cause you just doing it. It's like, oh, I support them. But then when you start working, it's like, nigga, you doing too much now. You ain't bigger than us. So, you know, the love eventually go away. But, you know.
I mean, explain. I mean, can we dive just a little bit into that, because I'm pretty sure once you started doing your solo stuff and started putting it out on your own,
Well,
probably would have caused some type of situations as far as, like you said, the love started to die down versus once they see you continuously working and think you're just trying to do it for yourself. Did you run into those situations?
A little, but not really, cause
Okay.
I'm non-confrontational. So if anybody got a problem with me, it probably they dealing with stuff on their own. And I tell anybody, like, you got to get over life, man. I ain't hurt nobody, except the people I did hurt. And I know the people I hurt. But
I mean, you made a comment the other day online, video that you posted, man. Follow DMP56 must stop playing. You made a post online. You said, if you got a problem with me, talk to me.
Talk to me.
Say, yeah, talk to me.
I believe in it.
Tell me. You ain't gotta, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, just decide of that.
That's just what I believe. Like, don't be mad at me behind my back. Like, talk to me. I'm very easy to talk to, and I believe that anybody, like, anybody should be talked to. Like, I believe if somebody talking about him behind his back, they should tell that person. Whoever talking to him, like, back him, nah, you should chill out. Don't tell me. Go tell him. Just go talk to him about whatever you got against him, because it's easier. It's easy to deal with. Even if you don't believe it, it's way healthier. And I'm way about it. I know I'm toxic. I know I sing, like, I say toxic in all my songs and all that, but I'm real big on making sure your mental straight and being able to communicate with people. People don't know how to talk to each other, and you gotta learn.
Facts.
We real people. Like, that's what our problem is. I think we don't think that we people sometimes. So it just be like we just treat each other like shit sometimes.
But I'm pretty sure growing up in Jackson, Mississippi,
That like everywhere.
growing up, like everybody ain't the same, and being able to navigate. I just want to get into it, like what made you say, you know what, I want to step outside of Jackson, Mississippi, because everybody try to go local first. Everybody say, I'm gonna take over my city, and then go from there. You started taking over your city, but you also said, you know what, I'm gonna start touring and doing my own thing too. That also goes into the business mind that I know that you got, because the way you moving is fucking crazy. But at the same time too, I mean, tell me what was that situation when you say, you know what, I'm gonna start going outside of Jackson. I'm gonna start touring. I'm gonna start getting on this road and letting everybody hear my shit.
Oh. The crab in the bucket mentality, man.
Let's go, man. Let's
was
go.
just,
Is it like that in Jackson?
It's everywhere, man.
Man, speak on that shit, man.
I don't got I ain't saying nobody specifically.
No, I ain't saying that
I'm just
either.
saying it's just like
Overall.
when you around people, everybody doing what you want to do. It seems like, especially when you doing it. Like when you doing something, it seems like everybody doing what you want to do. So it was like everybody was doing this, and when nobody supporting nobody, it's like everybody rapping and don't nobody go comment like none. Like I hate when people be like, "Damn, you like everybody's shit." Damn, why not? Why you don't like everybody's shit? Why don't you go comment? Like why your shit gotta be on person shit commenting on? Why your shit gotta be on person this shit? Like people don't want to see nobody else shine. So it was like I was like, man, I go somewhere else, man. I don't like.
There's a whole bunch of open artist showcases in Jacksonville. There's a couple shows that's going on this weekend. A couple folks I got going on out there, like real talk. I will say, like, just how is that? Because I mean, I've not been on that scene. How is the scene, the open mic scene, the independent artist scene in Jackson, Mississippi?
Shit, it ain't there.
You said what?
It ain't really there. It's
ain't
like,
really there.
Nah, not really. I mean, they probably, I ain't gonna lie.
Keep it a bean.
I can't be no person, I can't tell you nothing I don't know. I'm gonna say
the
that.
culture out there?
Music-wise, music hit. Music hit like a motherfucker. I can't like, man, music hit.
So
you can go.
Not supporting each other.
It's just not it ain't no showcase type of shit. It's just niggas that make music. Now, some of that shit hit, some of it don't, but it got a lot of motherfuckers that hit. It's just, don't nobody do the industry stuff. Don't nobody do the work. Like the stuff I do, the work that I do, I go out of town, I go do these shows. Man, if one artist, a decent artist, go out of state and do the same work I do consistently and don't quit, man, they'll be on.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's some real shit.
Cause some of these niggas, like, I come from poverty. Like, I don't come from, my mama had $1 million or 10,000 or shit like that. I come from, we had to get it, we had to work. It ain't no, here you go, this, you got this, here go allowance. I work for everything. I ain't come from this. I ain't scam. Whatever work I did work, make sure we was straight. It wasn't no extra dirty ass shit. Some of these niggas be having extra dirty money, don't know how to make it clean.
Don't do them like that. Don't do them like that, DMP.
Wow.
Don't do them like that, DMP.
But
You gonna teach them right now?
I can't teach
You
no
wanna teach them right now?
I can't teach no nigga how to be no man.
No,
I can't
let's
teach
go to Patreon. Patreon, the Patreon.
Bro,
But it ain't.
Save it for the
DMP,
Patreon.
aka Joe Clark on these niggas, man. Stop playing, man.
It ain't hard though, bro. It's just we make shit hard cause we want it to be. It ain't hard, bro. This shit, it's not, bro. We making it.
I mean, so what was that decision when you just said, bro, you know what? I'm gonna stop trying to just do it in Jackson, Mississippi. I'm gonna take it outside.
It was easy.
Talk to me.
It was easy. I woke up, I was like, bro, I told my cousin when we were leaving, matter of fact, I made a decision when we were leaving Houston.
Okay.
And when Mouse did the show in Jackson, I was like, bro, guess what I want to do? I said, I don't even want to be in Jackson no more. I said, this is what we got to do. I said, don't do no dumb shit, bro. We need to just travel on the road, go do this shit with Mouse. Because I know what Mouse is about. I know he's going to go to all these places. I told him, I said, bro, ain't shit in Jackson. I know these niggas your people. I know you want to get them the videos. I know you want them to support you.
Yeah.
But fuck them. They not going to support you until you support you. And people don't understand that shit. They want people to support them and love them. They don't love themselves. You gotta love yourself, bro. Like, you don't support yourself. You don't really do enough for yourself, but you want somebody else to go overboard for you. You want a motherfucker to go share your shit to 50 people. You want a motherfucker to do some shit for you, but you don't make sure your music go give views. You don't go send that shit out to promo pages. You don't market shit. You don't do nothing. You like, motherfuckers don't do nothing. They don't really go buy beats. They get YouTube beats. I ain't knocking that shit. I get YouTube beats. I'm just simply telling the truth. Niggas don't put themselves in the best positions to win and be mad when they don't win. It's not how that shit go. It's real. You gotta work to get work.
It's a lot of game being
it's a lot of jewels being dropped around this dick, man.
Catching this.
And I ain't talking about on me. I'm just
Yeah.
But they just like I say, they just gave me the confidence. Like I say, Mouse really gave me a lot of confidence when he gave, especially this show when he was like, man, y'all come in the show. I was like, nigga, I told my cousin, I said, nigga, I know you heard what he said. Like, why you want to be here? Like, Jackson don't even give you a show. Like, these, like, nah, I ain't saying not for other niggas. There's probably some niggas in the city, excuse me, Mike. It's probably some niggas in the city that's doing alright. There's alright in the city. Like Nico, Day One Nico, hard as artists in the city. Shout him out. Great artist. Day One Nico, great. N200, great. BBN, great. It's a lot of great artists.
yeah.
But they probably get decent shows. Some of them.
I think it's more like mentality. I think, especially coming from Mississippi, I know some of my folks, they from Mississippi. I think it's really, if you really want to make that move like you did, you'll make that move. If you don't, you might just stay stagnant.
A lot of people want to be hood stars.
I also believe this, and that's what I was about to say. Just a little bit different way.
You spoke on that.
I want to say a lot of people are comfortable being a big fish in a small pond. Just staying in Jackson and being the biggest fish out there because it's a small pond.
Right.
But it's a lot of niggas that want to take over the globe that honestly want to do this shit. But I will say, man, again, man, it's a lot of jewels being dropped, man. We back with it, man. You know what it is. It's Rap Analytics, DMP in the building, man. I got the whole team in the building, man. Y'all better understand what it is. Let's go, man.
That's
Hey, we do this afterwards, man.
Oh, come on, man.
LeBron, all right? The guy.
LeBron, all right.
Let's go, man. We back, man. Stop playing Rap Analytics. We back in the building. Again, man, y'all give it up for DMP in the building, man. Good to have him here, man. Good to have him here. I will say, man, dope artist from Mississippi Jackson. Stop playing with the gang, man. It is what it is. We didn't get to that first project, man. That first project. What's your first project? Solo project.
First solo project, it's called Trap. I should have looked it up, but it's called Trap.
Trap.
Yeah, it's an R&B project. It's called Trap. It was probably after I first got into after my first relationship type thing.
Okay.
That boy love.
Singing his heart out like that.
Yeah.
What, did that?
Yeah.
Ain't no wrong.
Oh, nigga,
It's
say
called
that.
Trap. I was in my feelings bad.
Good music out of that?
Yeah.
Good experience out of that? Talk to us.
Definitely a good experience. Cause I had finally felt like I found something I kind of dig. I did my first song called, well, not my first song, but the first song I really digging was called Memories. I did it with my boy Dundada.
Let's go.
And the song was pretty good. And I ain't gonna lie, on some narcissistic stuff, I was in love with myself. On some narcissistic stuff, I was in love with myself on the song. I was like, man, I like this sound. And I kind of got into singing real bad after that. Like, I was
you always a singer?
Nah, I rap. I was a rapper.
So you just found your voice one day and just started.
I ain't even gonna say I found my voice. I just was harmonizing and he recorded it.
Yeah.
He was like, okay, we're gonna keep this. And I was like, all right. And I liked the song. Cause the same guy, he recorded me once and he didn't like me singing.
Okay.
He was like, nah, don't do that. Do it, cause we were doing a freestyle. The Gold Link freestyle. We was doing it. And I tried to do it my own way. Cause I don't like doing it other people's way. So I was like, I'm gonna do it this way right here. He was like, nah, just do it the way he did it. I was like, nah, bro, I don't wanna do it this way. I kinda wrote it to kinda do it like this. And so we had a big ass problem with it a little bit in my mind. Cause it was like, you telling me to do it, son. So I was just like, I'm gonna just leave. And I ain't do the song. I was like, here, I gave the song to my cousin's sister. His sister, and I was like, here, you just do my part. And she did it, and I was like, I'm just finna go, cause he trying to make me do something I don't wanna do. And I just ended up leaving. But
I mean, so when did you find confidence in just saying, this is how I wanna do it as far
he
as
just
how
recorded it. Like, I always feel confident going, cause I write everything.
Okay.
So I go over it. I'm real, I don't know the word, not to use the wrong word, but I'm real into my music. So I write some stuff and I go over it constantly until I get into there. So I did the song. It's called, like I say, the song Memories. I did it, and it just got me really deep into singing.
Okay.
Then I did my project Trapped, and it was just a bunch of R&B songs. And then
Come on now.
I did.
You got a rapper giving y'all R&B
Do
hits.
you prefer to sing or do you prefer to rap?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Sound like singing.
Boy, DMP thinking about it, man. I love both.
I like both of them though. Real talk. I do like the rap. I don't know what to rap about sometimes. Like, cause I really don't just like to rap about bullshit. Like
Yeah,
I try not to. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna rap about some bullshit. I'm gonna rap about a hoe. I'm gonna do that. Like, cause I'm a musician and I'm still selling music.
Yeah.
So
Good question. No, wait, hey, have you ever had a sing-off?
hell nah, man.
Sing off.
Hell nah. A nigga.
Ain't no sing off, man.
I'm gonna let him have it. I'm gonna let him have it. I'm gonna let him have it, bro.
Right.
I'm gonna let him have it, bro.
When I listen to the music,
said a
I get a
sing-off.
combination of both now. And was it, because you said your first project was mostly R&B tracks, correct?
My first solo was
First
most
solo
R&B.
project was mostly R&B tracks. Now you kind of mixing the both. At what point did you say, you know, I'm kind of blended too? Because you say you got a passion for both of them, correct? I mean, the first single, the first project was mostly R&B.
Kind of when I
shit.
got deep into hooks and
Let's go.
people.
They said you was the hook man. For the
Yeah, I
beginning,
got real deep. I got deep into it. Like at first I wasn't kind of deep into hooks. Like I was just doing them like, cause everybody be like, hey, get on the hook. And I made hooks cause I used to rap whole verses and they used to cut my hooks. I'd be like, put this on the hook. So that's kind of what I did. And shit, I just started doing both of them. Like, cause I liked it rapping, but I used to sing on the hook. So I just mixed my hook and like singing and rapping up like that.
Okay. Nah, most definitely. All I'm saying is, new work, music you working on right now. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. To me, like Toxic is one of the dopest joints right there. That's definitely busting. I know that's not the newest, but at the same
That's
time,
my
too,
joint. That's my joint.
that's the one that definitely goes, man. IG is going crazy right now. I mean, the production. I want to get into some more of the business mind that DMP got, because at the end of the day, you're doing stuff that's outside of the box as far as everybody else is not doing. You understand what I'm saying? So just the business mind behind you decided to start traveling, start touring. Also, I mean, coming up with the concepts as far as shooting the videos and having the right people around you.
That part, that last part, having
Let's
the right
go.
people, like it kind of got my business like mine right.
Okay.
Cause you got the wrong people, you don't want to do nothing. Like the wrong person will just have you doing nothing with them. So shit.
I mean,
It's-
is it hard to build that team, or you already have
It's real hard. It's hard. It's hard.
Talk to me.
For me, cause I don't have them people around me that I feel like they right acclimated in the mind of business, especially on what I'm doing
Now or then?
now and then.
Okay, let's
Like
go,
the only
let's
person
go.
I feel like got just a business mind around me is probably my oldest brother.
Okay.
Cause he real serious about life, cause he did some time and he's serious about making his money.
Okay.
And my youngest brother, he real creative, like as far as music. So I look at him a lot on shit, but I don't feel like a lot of people around me serious on shit. Like everybody talk about shit, and I don't care about what nobody talk about if you ain't doing nothing. Like I don't got passion, I don't got sympathy or empathy for words, cause everybody can say whatever. You can say whatever you want to say. Like
Okay, I definitely understand
so
that.
I don't too much
I
care.
definitely understand that. But what I'm saying is, definitely having the right people around you, definitely handling the right business
Yeah.
is most important, because for any artist, and although you say you got a few people around you, I still feel like you're making the right type of moves and decisions that you're making. So is all these ideas coming from
This is
straight
me.
from?
Than me. I wish I had
Okay,
more people
okay.
around me. It'll be easier. Like I wish I can. Hey man, listen, I need you to do this for me. Like I need that. I want that. Don't get me wrong, but I don't. So I do all this shit me because I don't trust people who don't work.
Okay,
And all the
okay.
people I trust are my friends. I don't trust strangers that well because I ain't never dealt with strangers well. So all my friends, they not workers, so it's hard for me to work with them because they not real workers. So I'm having that conflict of I can't find the right team because
Okay.
I want to work with my people, but my people don't want to work right now.
You ever thought about getting like an agency to help you with that those type of issues? Because you really need that.
I have, like, I do a lot of research on a lot of things. I look up a lot of people, because that's kind of helped me. That's why I say I learned a lot on business. Just by my people not helping me, I've been able to go look up things as far as, like, how to get LLCs and business license and how to do my own brand, how to print out my own clothes, where to go to do stuff, to reach out. I did a lot of that learning just because I didn't have the help. So I wouldn't say it hindered me, but it helped me. So not having it. So I do be looking out for people, other teams and stuff. Like I do a lot of research on teams and stuff.
You gotta have people to dig you out there. Like you the artist, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that comes with your business. You gotta have somebody to team in motion to basically
To keep everything in motion.
You can't really be concentrated on all day at one time, bro. Like,
it do get to you. It do get to me. So I do know what you mean. Like like I say, I rely on my little brother because that's the only creative person I can talk to. My oldest brother, he not my creative person I talk to. I talk to him about business. He the person that tell me to get through the shit. And my little brother tell me, he give me the ideas on if he kind of tell me if he like what I do. Like if I say, oh, I'm thinking about doing this, he'll be like, he give me feedback. That's the only person I got. I'm reaching out. I try to reach out to people. I've talked to a lot of people. Like not just people that I'm close to. I done reached out to like different pages and on business and marketing, how they do shit. And it's just, I ain't never really into, you gotta find the right people too, cause a lot of them be bullshit online. And then a lot of them, if they do it for real, they trying to overcharge. And I just, like I said, I'm doing it by myself, so I really can't afford to just overpay a motherfucker to teach me something they can teach me not to overpay me for it.
Okay, I definitely feel that, and that's just to support the people around you. But we're gonna take a quick little 5 minutes real quick. Quick little 5-minute break real quick, and then we're gonna get back into it, man. We got DMP in the building, man. You know what it is. Let's go. We back.
Yo.
DMP still in the building.
rapping DMP in this thing.
Man, when I say Jewels been dropped, man, if y'all not paying attention and listening to what's going on right now, understand, man, the knowledge that he's giving you guys and also the understanding, the mentality of an artist that needs to be able to move how he's moving. Watch this interview, man. Stop playing, man. As of right now, DMP, talk to me. What you got going on right now, man?
Right now, I'm on the road, you know.
On the road. Y'all hear that shit?
Working. I'm building. I don't really like talking about what I'm doing, but I got
What's coming up?
I got merch. Got merch on the way.
I got merch.
Okay, show the
Merch. Let's go. Let's go.
This the new logo. DMP56 with the 56 in the middle.
Let's go.
We got hats. We're gonna have snapbacks, bucket hats, visors, shirts, sweatpants, joggers. Whole line of merch coming.
We talked about as far as the business aspect and just not just being, because I know you focused on music right now, but it sounds like to me like you got other business aspirations as well outside of music. Some of those, talk to us about some of those, or did you just plan on, you just want to be an artist and you're good, or what else you trying to do outside of that? I mean, we got the merch, so obviously you're an entrepreneur out here selling product, you feel me?
I really got a deep view on life, man. I want to do a lot. So within these next few years, I'm really focusing on music and building myself as a business person as far as my brand, DMP56, as far as clothes, podcasting, vlogs, just a lot more. Especially, I want to get way more interpersonal so people can see who I am more as a person.
You're doing a lot more vlogging, though. You're doing a lot more.
Yeah, I'm trying, because I feel like I got a lot of ideas.
I've been in the car with you.
I'm trying to get it out more. I'm trying to talk to people more. So
I mean, what made you make that transition to say I just want
my little brother.
Your little brother.
Yeah, he that's my creative guy. Bless you. That's my creative guy, and he was like, man, talk more, cause he was like, I don't talk at all. He's like, I'm so shy. So I ain't gonna say I'm shy. I ain't real interpersonal. I don't know how to get loose sometimes. Like, that's that's mental shit. That's growing up like that.
Introvert as far as on the creative side. Like you kind of like to stick to yourself.
I got a million ideas.
Talk to us.
I just got a million on. Like, whatever you talk about, I can give you an idea on it if you want to talk about it. Like, I'm really into a lot of stuff. Like, I'm into life. Like,
you're doing music right now. We're getting into the merch and the products. What would be the third one for DLP? Top three things that you're pushing and moving right now.
Right now, or
right now? That's what we in right now. We in the now.
I don't live in the now.
Talk to us.
Life ain't about you now. You know what I mean?
You don't live in the now. Talk to me.
Life ain't just about now.
Okay.
It's so much. Like you gotta look into the future. You gotta know the future coming shit. So I don't just live into thinking, oh, today the only day. I gotta make sure I gotta do all this today. Because if you overwhelm yourself like that, you will never really accomplish things. Because you like, oh, I gotta do this. And get what you gonna do? You gonna miss some. So I live into the future. Like I'm real big on peace. Like I want to do so much for the world. Like I want to change communities and shit.
So this shit is bigger than DMP.
Yeah, this shit bigger than me. And DMP real.
That's what's up.
Like so this shit. Like I really want something out of life. I just do music because I think that's an impact where I can reach a lot of people.
Okay.
Even as a teacher, I feel like I would have reached a lot of people. But I don't think the impact that I got now as an artist, I feel like it's going to be way more.
So you feel like even doing music is still in that brand of being able to
teacher.
teach?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you're going to always teach somebody something. You're going to always get somebody to listen. And like I believe, as a teacher, I believe it's on the student as much as it is on the teacher. Like, yeah, the teacher got to teach you, but the student got to listen. And I just been a student that always listen to people.
So you find a new way to teach?
I'm trying to.
Not doing traditional teaching,
not.
You still,
I ain't never really believed in traditional teaching anyway. Yeah.
And just this stage of it, cause sound like to me like it's DMP is a brand not just for music. It's a multi
for life.
Brand that can encapsulate a whole bunch of shit at one time, a whole bunch of business, a whole bunch of. Okay, no, that's what's up.
Gotta have different avenues.
You gotta be able to make money every way.
Man, good. When I say the music is there too. I just want to get into like the music real quick before we get into something special.
Let's get into music. What you want to know about music, man?
You say you started off first project was an R&B, whole R&B project. Now you mix the rap with the R&B. As of right now, what are you formulating right now? And also, I want to ask like. Let me ask that question first because I want to dive into it a little bit more.
Well, I'm formulating now a little bit of mixture of both. I'm trying to embrace both of them, give both of them out more. I want to give out that R&B so people can hear it, be like, okay, I hear what he's going for it. But at the same time, I want to get my pain, get it out the way. Like I'm done living in my pain. Okay. Like I don't want to be one of the people that be like, oh, I'm so sad forever. I'm not, bro. I'm not
so
sad.
So you release it in your music?
Yeah, I'm trying to get.
Y'all, bro, he just said some deep shit.
Yeah. Juice been dropped all night.
You said I'm done living in my pain. Like bro, that's hard.
Yeah, I'm over there. Like
break it down, bro, for real. Like what does that mean?
I done cried. Shit, I done went through it. Like a lot of people, we keep memorizing it. We want to go through it, and that's why every year you will feel like, damn, I just went through this. Cause you living in this shit, and I done lived through it. I done cried about it. I done heard about it. I done been down. I done seen the worst side of it.
So you get fed up.
Yeah.
Real niggas cry, bro.
I'm over this shit.
Kooley, you done cried before.
We all done cried, bro.
Ethan, you done cried before.
Nino, your ass cried just the other day.
And then cried one day, another day.
Exactly.
Well, no, being around people that you love and also people who understand you, like you can be able to express your emotions. So going into that, like you really kind of lay your emotions and how you feel into your music, and that is a release factor for you, correct?
Yeah, that's very.
I mean, how important is that to your mental health on some real shit?
That's my therapy.
That's what's up.
Because I don't talk to people, so. Like, not that I don't talk to people, I don't mind talking to people.
Oh, you talking to the world now, but
like,
now you just saying this, but with the vlogs and everything now.
That's my therapy, like, whatever I'm going through, my music, shit, that's me. Like, toxic
So that first project was after a breakup, some real shit. Talk to us about that breakup, like.
It was my dog.
I ain't mean to go bland on you. Talk to us about that breakup. What
that was my dog.
She broke up with you, you broke up with her?
I can't sleep.
Talk to me, DMP. Talk to me. She break up with you? I mean,
she broke up with me.
Like that first, that's always that first
she got
project.
me. She got me.
I can't.
What happened?
Life, you know. I'm honest. Like it was just like we grew up. Like shit. She was at a point where she just wanted to do other shit, and I had to respect it, and I couldn't hold her. Like as a person who I was at the time, I wanted her bad. Like I was like, man, you the only person that know me. Like she was at that time. Shit, I grew up. She was better than a lot of shit I grew up in life. She was my peace. She showed me so much shit in life, and I ain't want to lead it. Like in my mind, I was like, man, ain't shit gonna get better than you. I was comfortable with that shit. She showed me my first time going out a lot of places and shit. So when I was with her, when we broke up, we were like, damn, hold on, like don't leave. And she was just like, I gotta grow, and I had to realize. She had to grow. It took me a minute as a person, like shit. Like I sit there for like a couple months. I got into myself, you know, working out. I went vegan because I was just empty. I was trying to find something to make myself feel like, man, maybe I just had to understand. I understood. Cause I realized she did want to, even though I look at her now like, you ain't go nowhere. You ain't do shit different. You ain't elevate. Like, you just still the same person you was when you left. I ain't mad at her, but it's just like, you know.
I mean, but we got a beautiful project from it. Although I do say pain also brings that creative side, also that emotional side. So did you feel that void with music and be able to create that project that you gave us?
Nah.
That wasn't it either. Let's be 100, bro. I love that shit. When I say one of the realest interviews we had in a long time. Let's go. I mean, that wasn't it either. So, I mean, what eventually helped you get through that?
Shit, drugs, weed, smoking.
What you think?
DMP, boy, you're supposed to give us the positive side.
I'm gonna be a buck.
What you think will get you through that though? What you think, like?
Time.
Give us some real shit.
This real, like, you gotta deal with that shit. Like, I had to deal with that shit. Like,
Heal from it.
yeah, I just had to. I was with that person from, I was like 16, 17, 18, something like that, till I was like 25, like 6, 7 years. They were my best friend, shit.
I get it now, bro.
That was the only person, so shit. It was
It's
just,
a long time
So,
period.
on time, definitely hear that void. Even doing the music didn't hear that void at the time, what you saying.
nah, like, cause I listen to that shit.
Okay. Oh, you don't even like listen to it.
Like, I listen to all that shit still.
Okay.
But it hit me. It's like, damn, I know what I was going through. Like,
Are these projects like time periods in your life that the way you dropping them? Or are they time periods like time capsules? Is that project a time capsule in your life and what you was going through at that particular time?
looking at it when I did it, probably it wasn't. But looking at it now, it probably was. Cause when I dropped it, I was just like, that was my first solo. I was like, I'm just drop something. I was just like, man, I'm just put something out. But then looking at it now, it's like, damn, I chose to drop it. Like, now I dropped my favorite song, Toxic, the album. I dropped it on that person's birthday. Cause shit, I was like,
Now you petty.
You say what?
I was like,
Now you petty.
Don't do it petty.
Now you petty.
Symbolism. It was symbolism.
yeah,
Now you petty.
it was my heart. It was like shit, toxic, you know.
Yeah, now you petty.
I mean, that song particular Toxic, man. When I say it's a dope record, man, on some real shit. Just that record alone, man, it definitely, a lot of people can relate to it. When you wrote it, did you know that you was actually writing a scenario and writing a record that everybody can kind of relate to and not just you going through that situation?
Well, yeah and nah.
Okay.
Like, when I first wrote it, it was me. I was listening to myself, I was talking to me. But when I listened to it again, I was like, damn, I'm talking to people. I'm like, damn, I can hear. So I was like, but I knew when I recorded, I was like, oh, this motherfucker.
Going in, that's it.
I listen.
Now, a quick question. Now, you say you dropped it on that particular person's birthday.
The EP, not the song.
The EP, okay. Did that person hear the song?
I sent it to them.
Okay. What was their reaction?
They loved it. Like they liked it. It's
Okay.
Are y'all still friends now? Are y'all cool? Are y'all in a close situation?
we probably not friends now.
Okay.
Not in no bad way though. Like, I don't hate nobody. I don't hold grudges. Life is life. So whatever you
just to grow apart.
we did. That's
Okay,
just it.
okay.
And like, I understood at the time. I probably didn't. But my brother told me, my oldest brother, he was like, sometimes you're not gonna understand somebody when they going through shit, and you just gotta be patient until they either ready to tell you or you can deal with it.
I got you.
And I wasn't ready to deal with her one of the leaves until I was ready for it. And shit, when I was ready for it, I was good. I mean, I still think about this shit often because I listen to my music and I be like, damn.
And those songs will kind of bring you back to that period of time.
Like, I like that person. Like, that was my person. Like, I feel like that was the person that made me feel like.
Is there another person out there for DMP? I mean, sound like you got something.
I don't know.
Somebody making you smile.
Nah,
Talk to
Just
me.
say you got options.
You gonna be
You got
real?
options, yeah.
Ain't nobody making me smile right now. I'm
Okay.
making me smile. Like, I'm single.
Gotta love yourself.
Listen, ladies.
Let's go.
If any lady want to shoot their shot at me, I shoot my shot. But listen, if you like me, comment on something. You gotta let me know you interested.
Hey, let me know what it is.
Fuck with me a little bit.
Fuck with
but
him.
I'm
Don't play
saying,
no game, don't
don't
say,
play
let me
no
know.
game, but play a little game. I like to be teased, but don't tease me.
Yo.
But
Don't tease me too
You
much.
single
Yeah,
out
not
here,
too
don't
much.
fucking with them, understand, man. Get in the comments, say something.
But nah, I
I'm trying to
am.
be seen.
But I'm single, but nah. don't nobody. Can't
That's
nobody.
crazy. I guess we got.
I mean, are you just focused on the music right now? Or focused on the career right now?
I would love a girl. I would love a woman.
Fit into your...
I would love a woman.
Okay.
They understand me though. Like they understand that I might just want to go on the road. Like, hey, I'm finna go do these shows for a weekend. I'm finna go here. Oh, we got a tour this weekend. I can't go this week. These next 2 weeks, I ain't gonna be here.
You gotta have understanding.
I gotta understand.
Bro,
she gotta understand. She gotta work too though.
Okay.
Ain't no woman gonna
What's
truly
she need?
understand.
Hold on, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I don't think you need a woman right now.
I do.
I'm gonna tell you why I say that. I think you need to really focus on everything you got, because I think if you get a woman right now, you might put too much into it right now.
I will. I know I will. You
so
right
you
about
need
this.
shit right now, bro.
I do though.
Yeah, stay focused. Tunnel
That's a
vision.
real advice, but at the same time, too, I will say, like, at the end of the day, I mean, a nigga gotta find their own way to get it, but I mean, that's some real advice.
Yeah, you gotta
At
find
the
your
end
own
of the
way.
day, I mean, DMP understand. I'm pretty sure he know what he need. And you on the tear right now, bro. He in the A right now. Stop
you
playing,
the A,
man.
I'ma say the reason I believe you need a woman though,
You need one.
because you need one.
You need one.
Like,
but
you could be like, oh nah, I don't need no. You don't need no hoe. You don't need no bitch. You need a woman.
True.
Like, I know everybody. Them not the same things. You might not need no girl who just gonna give you some coochie whenever you need it. Who gonna, oh baby, I want you here, whatever. You might not need no bitch like that.
Why not?
But nah, you don't need that.
Yeah.
That's a distraction. That's a distraction right there. Nah, that's a distraction. That's the
I'm
bullshit.
fucking with you. I'm fucking with you.
You need a motherfucker that gon', hey, you
I
did this right
definitely
here.
agree with you.
Hey, make sure you do this
That's
right
real.
here. Like,
I
I want a
definitely
motherfucker
agree
keep me on my toes. I would love a motherfucker keep me on my toes.
I mean, I definitely, it's definitely good to have somebody of the opposite sex to be able to kind of support you, the opposite sex, to support you and be able to have your back, and somebody can actually depend on that actually truly love you for you and not just for what you're trying to do or trying to accomplish, but understand that goal as well. That type of support is like, I ain't gonna be honest, we all black men sitting in this couch. We can all admit that a good woman in our life will probably make us even better than what we are right now.
Shit.
So we definitely gotta understand that and respect our black queens. And he's single right now, ladies. So stop playing. Get in the DMs, get in the comments. DMP56 on IG, man. You know what it is, man. You about to start a dating service in this bitch. Rapping ladies, let's go, man. I'm just saying. What does DMP need in the studio to bang out that hit, man?
Nothing.
Let's go.
I don't need nothing. I gotta be in there. Hey, my beat, and I write my shit. So
I mean, so you don't need the girls, you don't need the weeds,
I don't.
no candles, no glow lights.
that's it, just the beat.
That's the beat.
Candles, glow lights.
I don't know, bro. You be surprised.
Yeah,
No,
you'll be surprised.
You'll be surprised
What these cats say they need in the studio to get in their groove, you know what I'm saying?
Heard, bro.
Yeah, we done heard some shit.
You said the beat, the producer,
That's it.
and you.
And that's it. I don't need no weed. I don't need no, like, I used to go to the studio. Well, I ain't do drugs early. Like, I just recently, probably like last 3 to 4 years.
Partaking in marijuana
I
nowadays.
partaking in it. I ain't never get into that shit until older. My cousin, who I get into music, he was real big on, hey, don't be in there, you know, high. We gotta be serious and shit.
Facts.
So I was like, I never got into it. And then when I did start smoking, like, I never went to the studio high. I was like, hell nah. Like, we take this shit serious. We been doing good like this. So I would just take that shit like that. Nah, until I did do it. And then when I did it, but I don't need it. Like, I don't like going in there high. I got a song I recorded high, and it just one of those shit I was like,
Oh, okay.
it wasn't bad. It ain't no trash shit. It was just like a,
Something that you weren't proud of.
nah, everything I
still
do.
fuck with it?
I fuck with it. It's just,
Everything I do, everything
that
I
shit
drop
hit,
is
man.
a hit,
It just was like,
Something that you can tell the difference.
yeah, you can tell I ain't do it how I wrote it.
Okay.
Like, I played with it. Like,
It still come out.
it came out good, but I could tell that I wrote it to say it another way. I ain't even do my hook,
So,
and I
you
like
don't,
hooks.
so you don't believe in like people who smoke weed to be able to say they.
Nah,
that's
that's not. I don't. Nah, that's what you do to get what you gotta get. That's what you do.
I got you.
Like,
That's not
I
what
don't knock
do.
nobody else what they do. I don't knock nobody hustle.
Shouts out Max B, man. Y'all do that thing, I do the other thing. That's all I'm saying.
That's
But
it.
nah, most definitely. Projects we got, music we got out right now. I mean, the videos is dropping right now on IG.
Video,
Dropping hella
yeah.
content right now. Are we promoting something? What we got going on? Talk to me.
All I'm doing right now, I'm dropping because I don't want to drop nothing new. I got some new shit on the way. DMP, by the way. That's gonna be the tape name, DMP.
Oh, that's what's up.
It's gonna have a little R&B. It's gonna be more rap. If people looking for some melanized rap, I ain't gonna just say rap, but melanized rap. I'm gonna sing and rap on there. I got a lot more road. Hit the road up some more. Okay. Of course, interviews.
So we catch you out of state. Next show. What's the next show? Next show.
South Carolina.
South Carolina. Let's go.
Shit, I forgot the name of the show, but it's South Carolina.
Carolina Independent Music Conference.
Yeah.
This weekend is going down.
This weekend.
B-Mo, stop playing, man. We in the building, Mo Studios, man. DMP in the building. He will be in the building in South Carolina, man. It's going down. Rap Adams will be in the building, man. Y'all better pay attention.
I just rocked out with my boy Solo, the other day.
Solo in the building too, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Shouts out QC, man. Y'all better understand what's going on.
Crazy though, man. I had not to cut you off, I had a bad instance with Solo one time. But
Let's get into it. Solo in the building too.
Yeah, man.
We about to get y'all some exclusive clips.
Nah, speak on it, bro.
Solo, that was my first
What's
ever
Solo
time
doing to you?
actually dealing with some industry stuff. I wouldn't even say industry shit, but with Solo, I was like, it was like we was supposed to set up this show. He had a show thing he had going, and I signed up for it early when he first did it. And he was like, just let me know you gonna come. And life happens, so shit just kept coming up where I'd be like, I'll be there. Then some came, and I'd be like, Solo, I ain't gonna make it. And then another time, and then it happened again. He was like, so then the third time I finally got there, and he was like, oh, we ain't gonna be able to do it. And I was like, damn.
Damn, Solo, you doing like that?
It wasn't no bad business. He let me know it was
Solo,
up.
you want to speak on it? You in the building.
He let it know, we straightened out, and then later on, he ended up leaving where he was at. Yeah. And so I didn't know he left. Yeah. So I had hit up the people, was like, I'm supposed to do this right here. And they was like, shit, Solo don't work with us. And I was
damn, like, Solo do you like that? Solo hit you with the fake play.
I was like, hold on, he don't work here no more. We already had set some shit up. And they were like, they were like, we gonna do something. So Solo had checked me, and I was like,
damn.
He checked me, like,
Solo out here.
Yeah, he checked.
Solo, you sure you don't want to speak on it?
Allegedly.
How you check you though? How you check?
He texted me, he was like, hey, don't be going to text nobody, some shit like that. I had to read that shit because, like, I ain't no soft ass nigga, so when I read shit, it caught me out guard. I was like, what the fuck Solo talking about? So I read it, I was like, nah, he cool. I had to text, I said, Solo, I don't know what you talking about, bro, but we ain't go behind your back, some shit like that. I text him back. And I ain't texting back, so I ain't see Solo for a couple months. Popped up in the show.
He said, Solo, you know what the motherfucking move is.
I saw him. I said, hey, said, what's up with the Solo? And he was like, what's up, man? And I hugged him, man. But I hugged him. Like,
it's all love.
I hugged him.
That's what I say, man. When I say it's all love, man, Solo in the building right now as we're telling the story. When I say, this is the fan, man. Solo, you sure you ain't want to say that? I'll just say it's all love, it's all family. I mean, but to me, that goes into networking in Atlanta and moving in Atlanta. How important that is as far as what you do, networking and how you're moving, my guy.
I looked at it as how I deal with people too, though. Like, because there was a confrontation and it could have went bad, but it wasn't bullshit. When I saw Solo, I really did hug him for real. I told him, bro, it ain't no ever issue. Like, just talk to me, and like you were saying about the video, just talk to me. It ain't gonna never be no problem. Just let me know what's up. I don't ever want you to think that I got a problem with you or you got a problem with me. Like, so that's how I tend to deal with shit. I brought that story up just to, let you know, like, that's how I deal with shit. I don't like bad blood. I hate that shit.
That's a fire ass way to, like, well, I appreciate you. And just get it right in.
But I will say, like I said, man, Solo, dope DJ, man, good dude when I say fam. And at the same time, too, I'm pretty sure DMP feel the same way right now. At the same time, too, sometimes it's miscommunication, networking the right way, moving the right way. And once somebody see you serious about what you're doing and how dedicated you are to it, they're going to respect it. And then you can be able to build that relationship. So again, man, Solo in the building, man, y'all give it up for Solo, man. But I will say again, man, shit out right now. Y'all better pay attention. New shit coming out right now. DMP will be at the Carolina Independent Music Conference this weekend. The whole team will be there, understand. You can actually see them perform. But we actually got something special and something exclusive for y'all tonight. Everybody that's tuning in, that's live, that's tuned in right now. Shout out to all your pages, man, where they can find you at, where they can get you at, where they can DM you at. And there might be a chick watching right now. Let's get it.
Hey, go follow
Might
me.
be the one. You might be the one, man.
Go follow me on
Right now. Hell no. Don't throw those shots at me.
Don't do that. Listen, I'm not hurt. Hey, hey,
Tell that
listen.
nigga DMP, don't talk for me.
I don't play that. Look, I'm happy, baby. Listen, you fuck with me, I'm happy.
Yeah, just talk
I'm
to me.
healthy. I work out.
Talk to
I
him,
eat
DMP,
good.
man.
I got my own car. I travel. Shit, baby. Listen, we gonna be straight. I ain't
to
hurt.
him,
I'm
DMP. Talk
happy.
to him,
I'm
DMP.
trying to build a real life bond. I want a partner. I ain't really worried about no wife, no girlfriend. I want somebody who gonna be my partner.
He don't know what he
But
want.
listen, we ain't talking about no. This ain't no dating ass shit. Go stream my music at DMP56. Follow me on Instagram at _DMP56. Follow me on YouTube at DMP56. It's DMP56. You can't fuck it up. It's 3 letters, 2 numbers. Don't get it wrong, man. We got a lot more coming. I hope y'all enjoy the show.
Let's go, man. It's your boy, you know, man. Rapping the licks, man. DMP in the building, man. Y'all give it up for DMP again, man. Stop playing. It's your boy, Young Nino, man. We do this every Friday, man. We got a special performance for y'all, man. It's a little special, little sneak, little peek to the show, man. We will be in the Carolina Independent Music Conference this weekend, man. Check us out, man. DMP will be in the building.
Who else we got in here, though?
Everybody in the building, man. Who else we got in the building, man?
You to the building, man. You already know what's happening, man. What we doing?
Hey, it's cool to be Mr.
What we doing?
Man, we finna get ready for the performance, man. Check us out.
It's your boy, Young Nino, man. DMP, let's get it.
Toxic, and I know it. Scared to fall in love with someone who really want me. I'm not crazy, I'm just damaged. Trying to open up, it's always been a challenge. But if I heal, it's a lot of love inside me. Promise you'll get a different side of me. And if you real, and you help me find me, promise to help you find peace. I just need a chance. I just need a chance at love. I just need a chance at love. I just need a chance. I just need a chance that trust. Yeah. Tryna win your love. It's like I'm gambling, I'm stuck on dice. I choose you. I never do you wrong, just treat me right. Yeah, they throwing stones, tryna hide their hands. And they doing wrong like they don't comprehend. I'm tryna show you there's a different type of man. Say I'm tryna show you I'm a different type of man. Peace in your soul, you deserve more. Say the peace in my heart that you can have more. Done with the drama, please no more. If I get your love, then I won't let go. You the only one I want tonight. Don't wanna lose you, at least without a fight. But if I have to have you, I'll do what I have to. I'll do what I do, yeah. So confused. Should I keep dialing or just hang up? Should I be dissing or just pull up? Should I tell her I love her or shut up? Cause I don't wanna hurt her, cause I'm toxic. And I know it, scared to fall in love with someone who really want me. I'm not crazy, I'm just damaged. Tryna open up, it's always been a challenge. I just need a chance. I just need a chance at something, love. I just need a chance. Cause I don't wanna be left with nothing at all. I don't wanna be left with nothing. Chance. Hope you understand.